welcome to Motown India show. Mr. Tyagi, my first question is, Make in India has become a slogan which is much appreciated, and with the Prime Minister endorsing it, it's now the norm almost. Okay. So Make in India means manufacturers making things in India, automotive manufacturer. It also means a lot of work for your organization.
Sure.
So what does it all mean for you?
See, as you know, our organization is into the services related to automotive R&D testing, product development. So for us, I think the role that we can play in this entire endeavor of Make in India is that our services can be fine-tuned to help assist the industry to develop the next generation products. The entire product development cycle can be supported by iCAT. iCAT, under the umbrella of NATRIP, has been envisaged to be center of excellence for the component development and also for NVH. So both these centers of excellence are basically to support the product development process. This has nothing to do with the certification. So the first step of Make in India is to design and develop a product. So that's a big enabler for Make in India slogan. So our institute is now ready to provide services for the component development and very shortly for the NVH. In addition to this, we have on our own initiative set up a center of excellence for the powertrain development. So as you know, from 2017, the entire country goes to a BS4 emission level. In 2019, we are planning to move to BS5 emission level, which means lots of powertrains will need to be upgraded from BS3 to BS4 and many from BS4 to BS5 level. So we are now ready to take up projects for the industry to upgrade the powertrains for the next emission level. So that's another big initiative of iCAT. In addition, we are also setting up a center of excellence for the tire development. So that's our own initiative, not from NATRIP. We are setting up a big center with all kinds of requisite infrastructure for the tire development. And then we are willing to take up any project, developmental projects.
Can you briefly tell me the iCAT as such, how does it work? Is it a pure Government of India initiative or is there much more to it?
iCAT has been set up under the aegis of NATRIP. NATRIP is a project which is an autonomous body, you could say, under the Department of Heavy Industries. And NATRIP was set up to either augment or to set up new centers, in total 7 numbers. iCAT is one of them. And iCAT will attract an investment of close to 1,000 crores under NATRIP project. And iCAT eventually will be an autonomous body. So already the process is on to spin off iCAT from NATRIP. So we are hopeful that within next 5-6 months we should become autonomous with our own governing board.
Okay, so when you say initiatives for the powertrain and initiatives for the tire, how's it taken? It's within iCAT you decide that you want to leverage your strengths into.
Yes, this is purely decided by iCAT. iCAT's own management has decided to take up this step, and we are doing it from our own funding, not from NATRIP fund.
Okay, and now with the kind of infrastructure which you have, which iCAT possesses, do you see a lot of automotive companies coming to you to test their product?
I think many companies are coming to us, and I personally feel that the reputation of iCAT is on a upward path, and we see more and more queries, more diverse queries. So people are looking at iCAT as the development partner more and more. And testimony is the number of cases that we do. So it's increasing very rapidly.
So it's something very different. It's not a certification body, but definitely it's a body which helps you towards that certification.
No, iCAT is also a certification body. Our activities include automotive testing. Testing could be either related to the certification work that we do. Testing could be related to the developmental work for the industry. And there are some consultancy projects that we do. So if you look at our revenue, about more than 40% revenue comes from the developmental activity.
Okay.
So about 55-56% will come from certification work, which we are trying to swap. So in future, we think and we target to bring in about 70% revenue from developmental activity, only 30% from the certification work.
Wonderful. And one more question. Early in the day, Mr. Osamu Suzuki mentioned in his presentation, his speech, that quality in India is as imperative as Make in India. Now, your institute definitely promotes that, contributes to that in a big way. Do you feel quality is today an indispensable?
I think quality has always been indispensable in some form or the other. If you don't pay attention to quality, I think you can't survive in the market. So even for an institute like ours, which is more of engineering services institute, the quality is important about the services that we give to the industry. And in our 5-year rolling KRA, in our annual KRA, we have at least 24 odd activities related to quality. So we have benchmarks for different quality parameters that we follow, and we ensure that we remain on our target. So we constantly monitor our quality even for the certification work.
Okay.
It's important for everybody.
Absolutely. So one last question is, companies approaching you to test their products, are they purely OEMs, or do you find component people also coming in, or manufacturers of an assembly, or how?
Our clientele is very, very diverse. So right from vehicle OEMs, in which you have two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, HCV, LCV,
Okay.
tractors, construction equipment, many engine manufacturers, DG set manufacturers, e-rickshaw manufacturers. So we cater to a very, very diverse variety of clients.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And we also cater to sometimes even Indian Railways.
Wow, that's a
Yeah,
good
we
spread.
do work.
Okay.
We have some synergies even with the railway, RDSO.
Thank you so much.
This is the new avatar of the Baleno, the Suzuki Baleno from the Maruti Suzuki stable.